Well, we've come to the ninth inning. The Dodgers 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. The Braves no runs, 3 hits, and 3 errors. And we will set the Dodgers defensively. Fernando Valenzuela and Mike Scioscia. The infield, Steve Garvey and Davey Lopes. The shortstop is Gary Weiss. And the third baseman is Darrell Thomas. Dusty Baker is in left. Kenny Landreau is in center. And Ron Renicky is in right. Claudell Washington, Bob Horner, and Chris Chambliss are due up as Fernando tries to tie a major league record of 8 shutouts. He has 7, and he is 3 outs away from Ocho. Claudell Washington has struck out and grounded out twice. Claudell is 0 for 3. So Fernando, who really had only 1 inning where it looked like the Braves were getting to him, and that was the 7th, and he will face some of those hitters now. Washington, the left-hand hitting right fielder at the plate, batting .299. Remember, Houston won, so the Dodgers must win to remain 2 back. Fernando delivers, breaking ball strike in the count 0-1. 46,168 paid, well over 50,000 in the ballpark. The strike 1 pitch is a screwball in the dirt going to the screen, and the count 1-1. Tomorrow night, wristband night at Dodger Stadium. Bob Welch against Cincinnati's Frank Pastore. Here's the 1-1 pitch to Claudell Washington. Swung on, a ground ball to Davey Lopes. He has it, flips over to Garvey, 1 away. So that's a big out, because now you get into the deep water. You get the home run hitters, Horner and Chambliss. But the best Horner can do now with his best bolt is to get close. But if Washington's aboard, naturally, he gets you even. That's a big difference as Bob Horner comes up to the plate. 1 out in the 9th. Dodgers 2, Braves nothing. And Fernando is 2 outs away from tying the major league record. Valenzuela into the windup. Fernando delivers and is a half swing foul. It was a screwball. Horner didn't take that big rip of his. He wasn't quite sure what to do with it, and he fouled it away. 0-1. The outfield deep and around the left. Of course, Renicky can't be overly committed. He has a lot of area to handle out there in right center. The strike 1 pitch to Horner. Screwball swung on and missed. Strike 2. 0-2. Fernando has not been on any kind of a strikeout tear tonight. He has 5. And, of course, when you're talking about Fernando, you must say only 5. He needs 1 more to pass what Don Sutton did way back in 1976. He's already got his 161. The pitch to Horner. Breaking ball missed. Ball 1, 1-2. Fernando, with his 161 strikeouts, that's the most by a Dodger since Sutton in 1976 with 161. 1-2 to Bob Horner. Fernando into the windup, and the 1-2 pitch, fastball, fouled away, and it was almost by Horner. He had almost lulled him with screwballs and a curve, but at the last second, Bob had the reflexes to flick at it, get a piece of it, and foul it back. It was a good fastball in a good spot, but Horner is a good hitter. He was able to react just in time to save himself. 1-2 to Bob. Fernando comes back to him, and he throws it in the dirt. That bounced up and hit Brocklander. I don't know if Fred wants to work any more of Fernando's games. He has been hit in the mask. He's had a foul ball hit him just below the right knee. And now that one in the dirt through Scioscia's legs hit Brocklander. 2-2 the count to Bob Horner. Two nothing Dodgers. 1 out in the 9th. Fernando on the third base side of the rubber. He stays there all night. He nods yes to his windup, and the 2-2 pitch, screwball, got him swinging. (162 strikeouts for Fernando. That's the most for a Dodger pitcher in at least 5 or 6 years. And isn't it remarkable, in a year where we missed 7 weeks? And here is Chris Chambliss. So Fernando is 1 out away from tying the Major League record of 8 shutouts for a rookie. Chambliss waiting, and Fernando delivers. Screwball, swung on and missed. 0-1. Valenzuela last year for the Dodgers pitched only 18 innings. So he is still very much the rookie. The strike one pitch. Screwball lined at Garvey, and it's all over. Fernando with his 8th shutout of the year. Before a capacity crowd, he has done it again. We'll have the totals right after this.
Tap, tap, cola, what a beautiful drink. Tap, tap, cola, beautiful people. Tap, tap, cola, beautiful to me.
Honey, it's time to buy a new scale.
That is a new scale, Richard.
Well, it's 7 pounds off, more or less.
Which is it, Richard? More or less?
More. What are you doing?
Don't look so frightened. I'm just pouring you a nice cold tab with only 1 little calorie.
But I don't want a diet. I want my old scale back.
Taste the tab, Richard.
It tastes terrific. I like it. Tell you what, if I drink tab from now on, will you give me back my old scale?
If you drink tab from now on, Richard, you won't need a scale.
Tap cola, beautiful to me. Real cola tastes just 1 calorie. Tap.
1 calorie never tasted so good.
Fernando Valenzuela all the way for his 8th shutout to tie a record that is 68 years old. So he is really something. Needless to say, he's going to be our guest on the postgame show. The Dodgers remain 2 games back of Houston. They might have almost administered a death blow to the Atlanta Braves, who fall 5.5 games back of the Houston Astros. The totals: 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Dodgers. No runs, 3 hits, and 3 errors for the Braves. The winning pitcher, Valenzuela, he's the first 13-game winner in the National League. Dennis Martinez has 13 over in the American. 2-1 against Atlanta, 2-1 lifetime. Rick Mailer pitched very well. He only allowed 2 runs, 1 of them unearned, but he's the loser. He's 5-6. Once again, the final score of the ballgame: the Dodgers 2, the Braves nothing. And now for Jerry Doggett and Ross Porter, this is Vin Scully, inviting you to stay tuned for the postgame show coming right up.